We are on the weather watch for Tropical Storm Nicole.
Yeah, that storm slammed Florida at around 3 o'clock this morning as a hurricane. Now, as Florida tries to recover what's left of the storm, it's heading our way. Thank you for being here with us at 6 o'clock. I'm Lorenzo Hall.
I'm Leslie Foster in the Weather Center tonight with our good friend, the Chief Topper Shutt. Whenever we invade your territory, there's something big going on.
Usually,
yeah.
and not always good.
No.
And in this case, yeah, we are hours away from the remnants of Nicole rolling in here. Now, again, she made landfall as a Category 1 about 3 a.m. this morning north of Port St. Lucie. It is now trying to move back into the Gulf of Mexico. It is a tropical storm. Winds are 45 miles per hour. It has gusts to 60 miles per hour. It will continue to move to the north, and then it's going to move and curve back to the northeast and kind of move right up the spine of the Appalachians. By 9 o'clock, west of Jacksonville, and then it curves south of Atlanta and then ends up south of Asheville, and that is by 1 o'clock tomorrow. Winds 30 miles per hour. Now, let me show you something else that's kind of interesting. So look at these two tracks. This is 2004 and 2022. This is Charlie and this is Janine back in 2004. And look at this, Nicole and Ian, very similar tracks. Kind of cool. Okay, let's talk about what's going to happen in terms of the rainfall. We have heavy bands now just pummeling the Florida Panhandle right now, right along I-10. Would not want to be on I-10 right now, or really I-75 going north. Look at these heavy bands too, just offshore. These are going to rotate back into the coast of Georgia and South Carolina. But by far and away, heaviest activity, Tallahassee to Perry to Valdosta, Georgia, over toward Lake City. We'll widen back out, and I think Caitlin mentioned this, these outer bands are already up to Charlotte. So we're just hours away from these bands getting into the metro by dawn tomorrow. So we have a weather watch alert for tomorrow. The threats, heavy downpours, that's moderate. Hail is off the table. But as we talked earlier, tornadoes are not off the table, they're low. But it's a slight chance of an isolated tornado, and then damaging winds are low, but also on the table. So tonight at 10 o'clock, fantastic. Take a walk after dinner. Temperatures in the upper 50s to around 60. But then, boom, by 6 o'clock in the morning, most of us have rain or showers. And look at the temps, still right around 60. So prepare for a wet commute. Now, it's not going to rain continuously. Tomorrow, we talked about this. Caitlin talked about these lulls. We're going to have a lull tomorrow afternoon and evening. By 9 o'clock, some showers. And then by 1 o'clock, heavier activity right along I-81. This is a different model than I showed you at 5 o'clock. I think this has a little better handle on it. But then, boom, there's your lull. By 6 o'clock, showers well to the west of us out in the mountains. But then, boom, by 11 o'clock tomorrow night, everything comes back in. And look at the crazy temperatures. 70 degrees downtown, 67 in Hagerstown. I'll come back. We'll give you the idea of how much rain is going to fall in your area. And we'll talk about winds. They'll be picking up as well.
All right, Top. And of course, WUSA 9's Weather Watch team is tracking Tropical Storm Nicole's path closely. You can get the weather alerts anytime with the WUSA 9 app. You see this QR code on the screen? It's really easy to download. I'm going to give you some time to get your phone. Point your phone at the QR code. You can download it. You'll get a link. This will put the push alerts right on your phone, and that way you'll know when the storms are headed your way.
Certainly worth having.